Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Hold me some in the can of this dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her sides. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay. Anna, Brandon, I took the Billy Coupe back to and man, sit there in the road, wow. I stood up.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Oaks and Joshua Carty. We'll get it underway. Off we go from Lumen Field. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right to the air to open this one up. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
That's another
22 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Here's a handoff to Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. That one is complete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach fourth down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Let's go, Reed. Go. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Let's go.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
The motion man is Nakua. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll be third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Johnny Ryan.
He'll look to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Ready, ready. Here we go, shot.
A run with Blue. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Okay, ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Again, it's Blue. He'll get about 2. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Third and 11. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He'll throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands it, we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down, 3 to go. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Rams force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they will finally run him down. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Ready? Three. Get it. Let's go.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Head.
They'll run with blue. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Rams out to the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Viking 18. Let go.
They run straight ahead with blue. And he's in. What a try. Jaden Blues. Touchdown Rams. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point from Carty is good, and the Rams are out to a 10-0 lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the ground, Charbonnet. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 43, here's second down and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. This one out to Watson, and he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Here's a 2nd and 12. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that walk. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Hold it ready.
Give to Charbonnet. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Take off.
They'll try and run it with Walker.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
and everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these third and fourth and short situations, there's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
Here's Walker. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
That one taken in. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11. And quickly pick up the first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Deputy Lions.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Hot, set, go.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 70, Wolf.
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready? Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Ready, ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. Straight ahead, it's Blue. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Okay, ready?
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Blue is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams will get out in front 17-7.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Michael Dixon.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Come on.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Nice.
Lou gonna get here on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're gonna stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10.
Big Lion. Cowboy 80.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Again, it's Blue. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Okay,
here's third and 2.
Here we go. Shot. Johnny Lions.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, first and 10 now from the 30. A run here right side, and it's Charbonnet. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
It is third and long. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. And some nifty running on the return. Took him some good yardage before he was taken down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
70 Timberwolves.
A give. Here comes Blue. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Hawk 70.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go.
19 Tiger.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On the ready.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80. Here we go.
On the give, it's Williams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, L.A.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Johnny Lion.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
60 Eagles. Let's go.
On first down, here's Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Ready? Hey, check that. Street. Hey. Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Ready?
On second down, a run with Williams. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
At the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here, and that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Ready? 70 Lions. Motion.
The RPO, that one is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
Let's go now.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On the handoff, this is Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
Ready? Here we go, here we go. Ready?
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He's to the 45. Kenneth Walker. And he is gone. 88 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Go, Reed, go. Here we go, set. Cowboys.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 46, here's second and 2. They'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
play action. He'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Seattle. That is first touchdown this year. And the point by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
On the ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Thrown left side. The catch is made. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. A run once more with Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Rams first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll run here. Good blocking to the 15. And he's out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for the moment. There is a flag on the field. This one is coming back.
Okay, ready?
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Go.
They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Back to the air one more time. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go. Here it 70 Rangers. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Get it. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Charbonnet. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and will take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They run with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawks.
Charbonnet in the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. The Seahawks sending out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10.
Ready?
Here's first down.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going up top. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Wood.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.